Hello everyone, welcome to your daily reading. My name is Ahorangi Starchild and this is just a general reading to tune in what is the energy and what inspiration is there for us. If you like this video, please click like, subscribe if you like my style, yada yada yada, everything below, yada yada yada. Let's dive into it. Let's just get to it, shall we? Okay, so this is my Morgan Greer deck. This is my Golden Reverie Lenormand to check where the focus of the day would be today. And let's shuffle this way. Thank you for everyone who's been connecting with me, giving me feedback. I love talking to you. I love connecting with you. You're my soul family, my soul tribe, the people who vibe with me, people who speak my language, people who I feel at home with. Thank you for sharing this beautiful journey of light with me. One more card, please. Oh, the man. Oh, the man seems to come up a lot when I use this deck. I can't even remember seeing the woman anywhere. Okay, so we have the birds. So there's a lot of talking, chattering, communicating, but I feel like this isn't a group or people talking with each other concerning something. We have the man, and then we have the scythe. So I feel like someone is in the mood to cut chatter out. Maybe we need another card here. My camera's gone blurry, sorry. Death, a different ending here. And the house. So I feel if there's a situation where people have been talking in the house, maybe gossiping around you in the house, family talking badly about other people, then someone is going to say, well, I don't want to, stop doing that. I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to hear it. This situation needs to transform. I want to move beyond all this talk of something that has been dead a long time ago, especially where someone wants to keep on continuing digging things up. It's like, no, I want to move forward. I want to create. It's like turning negative talk into positive talk. And someone kind of laying down the law and say, this has to stop. We have to do something differently. And I feel like this is to do with creating a better environment for yourself. And this is at home because you feel when you go home after work or after a long day, you need a space where you can relax, rejuvenate, feel secure, revitalize yourself and just put your feet up and rest and breathe and be. When there is But in this case, it's like when you go home, there's other things happening around you and it's noisy and it's chaotic and they're talking about things that is you feel not relevant anymore. So I don't want this anymore. I need something else. I need something secure and beautiful and nourishing, stable, where I can be strong in myself, rather than to be pulled into different directions, through people wanting me to deliver an opinion on something which is long dead and gone, kind of what I feel. Okay, so now let's see what the tarot has to say. Someone also wants to cut things out here, like what's in the past is in the past. We have to let that go. Someone is in the mood to start fresh here. And maybe speak their mind about starting fresh. We have the Queen of... she cuts things out, that's for sure. We have someone who's setting up healthy boundaries. Finishing off with, situations which isn't fair. Working on obtaining their own freedom. And cutting through things that is, illusion. That causes illusion. To have a brand new fresh start. I really like how this world card falls underneath the sky. This is definitely about starting a brand new cycle. But the only reason why there is this freshness coming into your life is because you were cutting things out that didn't serve you. And things that are dead anyway. You know, things, bringing things up from the past that was unresolved and that used to cause confusion. Because what I kind of see is there's some situations in life where we do obtain a full understanding of why and wherefore these things happen. But in some cases, there are situations that we have to deal with that we don't understand, and we don't receive answers, and we don't get closure concerning those situations. Now, what I see here is those situations which you don't understand and you don't have any closure of. It is to say, well, sometimes there is no answers, and I have to move forward. I can't stay in a place where I'm forever asking a question and never receiving the answer. At some point, I have to cut my losses and move forward, even though I'm not receiving any closure on this. It's dead. It's gone. I might never receive my answers, but I can't stand here and wait for answers to come to me. I need to move forward. We have the Fool here, someone who's willing to take a chance. They have the options open. There's a lot of options that they can take. The world is about a culmination point, your own efforts that you have invested yourself in. Is coming to a beautiful sense of fulfillment, deep fulfillment for your own efforts. And this could be work projects, this could be world travel, something that you wished for a long time. I feel like there could be a road trip or travel on the cards for you. You're maybe not quite sure when this is going to transpire, but it is in the woodworks. You are thinking about it. You are working with your resources as best as you can. But you are also open enough to see, to live in the moment, to see how things are going to work out. You don't feel like you have to have all the answers right now as well, because you've learned in the past, like, sometimes you just have to be in the moment and wait for things to come to you rather than to chase the information and make things happen. So tell me about the Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here? She's speaking a truth. She's cutting things out. She's being very authentic, speaking from the heart, sharing ideas. This is a brand new fresh start and truth as well. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. So this one is someone with their defenses up. It's falling right below the man here. So we might deal with a masculine person who has their defenses up, but it is because they had to set down boundaries. Okay, they have to create their own space where they can rest and rejuvenate and recuperate after a day's work, because Wands is work. How you expend your energy, it's your passion. But this is about someone who's standing their ground and wanting to have healthy boundaries as to where they invest themselves. Tell me about the... Oh, no, that's too many. It's like half the deck. Tell me about the Nine of Wands, please. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Nine of Wands. I knew I was going to say a lot because we are half a deck and now we have 4 cards. So, once again, someone's struggling with depression or looking at a situation that is pessimistic, a pessimistic kind of look. But deciding to move forward because they have a brand new fresh start, but they feel like they need to do research and keep their cards close to their chest. Okay, after a period of having regrets, okay, and setting healthy boundaries of saying no, I feel there is someone, it could be either feminine who's speaking the truth, or it could be a masculine who is now ready to start fresh and invest their energy long term in a project that they are keeping quiet about, because we have the Seven of Swords. They're playing their cards close to their chest. They're not speaking out yet. So I feel like one person is speaking. So just put this word first. This is different scenarios. One person is speaking and the other person is not speaking, but they're setting their ducks in a row. Tell me about the World card. So this Seven of Swords can be a little bit of a sneaky card, but sometimes we have to, but it's also a card of strategy. So someone is planning and plotting and strategizing a new beginning after a period of dissatisfaction and feeling melancholy. Okay. So the world, why is the world here? The world is about the culmination of all your efforts, feeling a sense of achievement, having the overview of your life. It's also about world travel, knowledge, success. We have one. Four of Swords, once again, different deck, but the Four of Swords keep on going. Sleeping on. Maybe planning a world trip or traveling long distance, but sleeping on it. Not ready yet to travel. This could just be, I do feel like it's if it is traveling, it's quite a big trip that you're thinking about. If it's not traveling, this is about you taking a time out from being out in the public. The world is being seen. It's like, I don't want to be seen. I want to be retreating. Even though there is this demand of people wanting you to be out in the world. Oh, come out with us, be out. And you go like, nah, I want to stay at home. Okay. Antisocial. I feel like this is antisocial kind of behavior. Seven of Cups, we have our options open. We have a lot of options, so it could be confusion because this is the second time this card is coming out. Four of Wands, around the home. Could be decorating around the home, having ideas of how to organize a plan a celebration, a get together, or there's confusion around the home life or confusion around a celebration. Maybe there's a date. We are in a Mercury retrograde, so maybe there's information of an invitation to go somewhere that is like a little bit confusing. You're not sure about the dates and the time and the... But there's also a highly creative energy. 1111. So you might see 11 a lot with numerology. It wants to expand your consciousness, okay? Let's tell me about the Fool. The Fool is about taking a leap of faith, taking a chance on yourself and your own accomplishments, investing your energy in yourself. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. Someone who's very practical. They want to take a calculated risk, even though they can't really see the outcome of this risk, but I feel like it will be very successful because the Fool's working. We have the Fool and the World card, so this is a full cycle. Someone finishing off with a cycle and starting having a brand new fresh start. But I also feel like this could be someone who wants to invest their energy in themselves, entrepreneurial, maybe work from home, being very creative, wanting to go into the next cycle, and this time focusing more on themselves rather than other people, bringing the focus back, not scatter their energy. So today is a day, if I just look at the way forward, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So there's definitely a brand new fresh start, ending of a cycle and beginning of a new one, since we have the World and the Fool. And I feel like this cycle has a lot to do with focusing your energy on yourself with healthy boundaries, speaking your truth, being authentic, planning road trips, expanding your world, planning travel so that you can, you know, open your horizons and your experiences in life. But you're doing this because you're self-reliant, self-sufficient. And you want to create stability in your life. You want to have experiences, good experiences, which is worth celebrating. And it will help you to recover from, you know, situations in the past that was not good for you. It helps you to recover on heart level. So cards for inspiration. Cards for inspiration, please. So this travel could also, if it's not travel in the physical, I feel like it's travel in the spiritual as well. Because with the Seven and the Fool and the World, I feel like this could be spiritual traveling in the astral realms while you're sleeping. So you might actually get a lot of downloads while you're sleeping as well. So record your dreams. I have a dream dictionary. We have 3 that fell out. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness, which is this 4 of Swords for me. Introspection and sleeping on things and not taking action, waiting for information to come to you. I surrender to a power greater than mine. I would like to feel like that's the higher self, because the higher self knows. And that is this Fool as well. The Fool is having that blind trust and faith in something to carry you. This is building a ship and knowing that there will be a breeze that's going to fill the sails, to be the wind in your sails, to take that ship to places. This is the same energy as, having the wind beneath your wings, okay? Trusting that something will carry you. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. So it's to go deeper into this 4 of Swords energy, where you quiet your mind and you don't think too much, and you just breathe and be and stay in the moment. That is what surrendering is. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender, the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So I feel that speaks to that process of the Fool and the World. The Fool is you taking the leap of faith, and the World is that whole process and the culmination of the chance that you took to begin something, to take it through the whole cycle, through the apex of the development, and then the finishing off process, to deliver something, to deliver an experience, a product, whatever it may be. And to know that whenever you start with the next cycle, that the universe will carry you, will do your share, will do their share, so that you can once again go through the same cycle of beginning, birthing, and then finishing off and completion. Thank you for watching, everyone. I loved reading for you. Have a beautiful day. Light and love.